Welcome to Front Row Review. I'm Vince Maniacs.
And I'm David Gray.
And tonight's movie that we're reviewing is Get Smart.
Yeah, Get Smart.
Starring Steve Carell as
Get Smart.
As Maxwell Smart.
Right. And Anne Hathaway as 99, and Brock is in it, and a bunch of other people, which I don't
Age of 23.
Age of 23. All right, so now this is already out on DVD, of course, and this is pretty much a review of the movie on DVD. This is just the regular DVD. We didn't watch the extra stuff on it, by the way.
No. Well, there wasn't that many extras on it. It did have some alternate takes or something like that.
Yeah. But when I went to go see this for the first time, I had no idea what to expect. I thought it was going to be more of like a slapstick comedy, but what actually it turned out to be a really good like action film. I thought the action of the movie was really, really well done. I thought it was great, and I thought Steve Carell was incredible as Maxwell Smart. He did a great job as him. And what I really liked about it was that he took the role more seriously than I thought he would. Because it was a comedy, there was funny stuff in it, but I would say it was more action than comedy, it was more like an action comedy rather than just a comedy.
Well, I've been a fan of the TV show for a long time. I always enjoyed the original television show of Get Smart. I thought it was one of the funniest things I've ever seen, with Don Adams and all the rest of it. So when this came out, like Dave said, I thought it was going to be one of these goofball comedies that it could have been. It could have easily slid that way, because there's so many people that like to make movies on television shows that people movies on television shows, and they do their own vision of it, and it's just horrible. Take for instance like Dukes of Hathaway, prime example. But they didn't. They stayed true to the television show, and
True that.
They stayed true to the television show, and in every way imaginable, they stayed true to the series. And like Dave said, Steve Carell, he took the role serious. He made it himself into Maxwell Smart, and did a great job at it.
And like I was saying, the action in it, like I was talking about before, I was not giving it away, but the end of it, the final action sequence, I loved. It was just really, it almost reminded me of back when Indiana Jones was so good. Like an action sequence like that, where it just kept going and then building and building and building to like insane heights. And I just thought the whole ending of the movie, probably one of my favorite parts of it, is the ending. Getting louder. But the whole ending of the movie was just, I love it. And the story was actually pretty decent as well. And but the only problem with the movie is not so much the movie itself, but I could see a lot of sequels to the movie, at least to make it into a trilogy, to make it 3 movies. But at the time it came out, it just got like buried underneath everything else.
Yeah.
So I don't know if there's going to be any more sequels to it. I would like to see a second one to see where they would take the story.
Yeah, you're telling us they'll ever make one. Because it...
Something's backing up.
Because it got buried in the midst of Indiana Jones and The Dark Knight and Incredible Hulk and all those other movies that came out this summer.
But if any anyone who is a fan of Get Smart but if anyone's a fan of Get Smart and doesn't really know if they want to see this movie or not, I personally say it's well worth it. It's very entertaining, really well acted, great action in it, and I would say that if you were any kind of fan of the TV show or enjoyed the TV show, you will really like the movie.
I guess my closing argument on it. Are we doing closing arguments?
Go for it.
Alright. My closing argument on it. Gonna save that for later?
I got a little. Alright.
My closing argument on Get Smart.
Right.
It's not a spectacular comedy. It's not one that's gonna go down in the I mean, it's not like a breakout comedy like Dumb and Dumber or Ghostbusters or anything like that. But it is really well done. It's a good comedy. It is fun. It's a fun comedy, but it's nothing spectacular. But it's a good movie.
So on our scale, let's bring up our scale Mormons.
I would give this movie 4 Normans.
I have 5. Well, I don't know if I would give it that much. Let's take a look at the scale again.
Must be a front row view for you.
Yeah, we've got one fan over watching. Can you hear us, fan? Oh, right in mine. Right in mine. All right. I'll set that. Anyway.
It's a cold slush.
Oh, right in mine. Scale of 1 to 5, Mormons, I would give it 3.5 out of 5. I think a sequel would actually be better. They could make it better than the original.
I think they could go farther.
And so I really want to see more of these. It seems like it was just like the beginning of, actual Smart. But I don't think it made as much money as they were hoping it would make a sequel. But I really would like a sequel. Now.
Well, The Rock was great.
And The Rock was really good.
Fantastic.
Now I'm going to do something new here.
Yeah, that looked new.
Something brand new here. Anybody watching these reviews, if there's a movie out in the theaters that you want us to go see, put a comment on the site, and we will go see the movie. But we can only do one movie, so whoever does the first comment on here asking us to go see a movie, both Vince and I will go see the movie and review it for you. Tell you what we think of it, either on DVD or in the show. It can be either or. Whatever you want to see. If there's something out that you want us to go review for you, give us a comment and let us know, and we will both go out and go see it, or rent it on DVD,
or buy it.
I don't know.
If
I don't know if I
that good.
But depending on what it is, and if it's like Sex and the City, no. No.
I already got that.
You can visit our website at frontrowreview.com, where we have more DVD reviews and movie reviews and fun stuff. Trailer talk.
Hit figures. Coming soon.
Yes. So, that's it for tonight's trailer talk, or front row review.
Which one are we doing now?
Front row review.
Oh, yeah.
And like I said, we'll see you next time. Leave a seat in the front row.
That's not.
Save us a seat in the front row. Right?
We'll see you in the front row.
Or save us a seat in the front row. Or whatever. We'll see you next time. Right. Okay.
Let's get up. You just sit here, let it roll.
We were next.
I couldn't really hear that, but it sounded like it worked well.
Why couldn't you hear it?
Well, I could hear it boom.
that's really very good. I'd like to try it just one more time, and then we'll call it a day. I met her on a Monday and my heart stood still. I go around